66 laps to go in the Xfinity Series finale. Justin Allgaier leads Jesse Love for the championship by half a second. They also lead the race. Championship 4 contender Carson Kvapil and Kyle Sieg, they make contact going into turn 3. Sieg gets the spot on Kvapil, who is starting to fall back. He's getting pressured by the 4 of Parker. That is for 12th position. Ooh, Parker Retzloff's brake rotor is glowing. Parker to the inside of Kvapil down the backstretch. Kvapil's going to pull him. Parker's going to try and side draft into turn 3. Got Brendan Queen right behind these two battling. But Carson Kvapil has been the worst of the 4 championship drivers. He's been way off the other 3. "64 laps to go. We focus back on Connor Zilich, who runs 4th, third of the contenders. Connor's 3.5 seconds behind Justin, but Jesse Love is starting to close in on Allgaier. The gap's to 2/10. There it is through the dogleg. Jesse Love right on the back bumper of Justin. They go into turn 1. Love high. Justin blocking. Look at Jesse Love. He's closing in on Allgaier. He's right on the back bumper. Into turn 3. Love goes high. Allgaier to the bottom. Justin hangs on for now, but Love's going to have momentum coming off of 4. Love turns inside. Now goes outside. Through the dogleg. Love almost bumping Justin as they go into turn 1. The 7 sends it really high. Jesse Love to the inside for the championship lead. But Allgaier stays in front off of turn 2. This is the battle for the championship. Love to the inside. He's going to get underneath Allgaier. No, he can't quite stay underneath him. Through the dogleg, on board with Love. Lap traffic ahead, going into 1 and 2 as it is hitting nightfall here in the desert. Love really high, higher than Allgaier right now. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch we go. Turn 3. Justin to the bottom, Love goes high. 60 laps to go. Justin just in front of Jesse Love. Jesse Love had the fastest pit stop, 4-tire pit stop of the season from his pit crew. That is why he is in this race for the championship. Love hanging with Allgaier right now, but Allgaier staying ahead. Love working really high right now as he shifts just across the line. 59 to go. He is staying with the 7. Now he looks to the inside, drops below the yellow line. Justin goes high. Love looking, can't quite get alongside. You got Dawson Cram in the 74 for Mike Harmon ahead, a lapper. He moves high. Love right on the back bumper of Allgaier again. Love can't quite clear Dawson Cram off of 4, and that'll compromise his entry to the dogleg. Allgaier gains a bit. 58 to go. Justin Allgaier in the lead. Jesse Love right behind him, but Justin's starting to pull away from Love. 2-lap traffic. Glenn Reen in the all-white 5 number Ford. Number 5 Ford Mustang, I should say. And then there's Jeremy in the 51, that bright yellow car as Reen gets out of the way. Jeremy goes high. And you got another lapper in the middle. That's the 07. Will the 07 car get out of the way? Jesse Love closing in again. Love diving deep to the inside, trying to get to the 7, but he can't. He's going to lose time on the exit of the turn 4. The 07 gets out of the way. He cuts the dogleg, gives Love the outside as he tries to pursue Justin Allgaier, the defending champ, for this championship here tonight. Meanwhile, rookie Corey Day currently runs 5th for Hendrick Motorsports. What a night he's having. Justin leads. He checked the mirror a little bit before entering the dogleg. Now focusing his eyes forward. Allgaier itches his nose. Jesse Love is really sending it into turn 3. But he's losing time on the exit as they get around the 91 of Josh. Love on the high side. Justin wrapping the yellow line as they head down the back straightaway with 54 laps to go. Love starting to close in again. He's going high. The 7 wrapping the yellow line on the bottom. Justin gains through 3 and 4, and we cross the line, 53 to go. This track is so unique. It's basically a 5-turn racetrack with the dogleg. Justin goes high, and he loses time. Jesse Love with a big run off of turn 2. Down the backstretch, he'll look to the inside possibly. He's going to get all the way to the bumper, get 2 wheels below the yellow line, and he can't quite get underneath Allgaier. 52 laps to go, but Jesse Love is there. He's closing in on Justin. Justin goes to the inside. Love way up high, trying to diamond the corner. He's going to have a run off turn 2. Jesse Love in a better corner. Back straightaway. Turn 3. Does he go inside? No, he's going to hit him. Love gives him a bump. Allgaier goes up high after the bump. Jesse Love can't quite get to the inside. Down to the dogleg. 51 laps to go. Jesse Love really getting aggressive. But he's honing in his aggressiveness and not just wrecking the 7. That is the signs of a mature driver. Jesse Love maturing in front of our eyes. 50 laps to go. The 7 leading the 2 by 3 car lengths. And there's an onboard of Connor on your right side of the screen. The battle for the lead on the left. Justin goes high. Love to the yellow line. Looks like the 7 had a better corner. Turn 3, Jesse Love sends it in deep. Oh, Ryan Sieg around, he backs it into the wall. Big hit for Ryan Sieg in Sam Mayer's car. He's shaking his head, frustrated. Ryan was having a great night filling in for Sam Mayer. And that will end it. That had to be contact. He was spinning big time in turn 3. And the whole rear clip of that 41 is jumped. Wow. This helps Connor Zilich out. We'll see where this happened, but it had to be very early in the red zone. The amount of speed they had. Here's what happened. Ryan's got Eckes and Sammy right behind him. Eckes sends it in deep and just punts him. They misjudged it. Ooh. Big hit for Ryan Sieg. The whole car lifts off the ground. Unless the 41 lifted early, but listening to the radio, it happened unexpected. Sieg making his 400th series start here tonight. We know brakes can be a thing here. Possibly the 16's fighting a brake issue. If we can find out some information, what he might be fighting, or and Ryan Sieg, who's having a really great night, threatening to get into the top 5, gets punted and jumped by Christian Eckes. He seemed really different. Yeah, the difference in speed you have right here. Ooh. It's such an interesting place to get hit. Christian locked it up a little bit. Eckes did lock up his brakes, so maybe he had a brake issue.
We get some radio from Christian. See kind of his take on that.
Ryan C. climbs out, disconnects the Hans device, and shakes his head in frustration.
Inside of that helmet. Mad he is shaking his head. I don't blame you. Jake, one of two drivers that's raced in every race in the Xfinity era, he and Jeremy Clements. Well, this is where
well, that changes everything.
Put your next set on now because of how many laps we've run. So you get a lane caution, you use that up. But all of our championship guys are level on tires, and we had seen
Allgaier will pit. Here we go. Pit stops with 47 laps remaining. Everybody heading down to pit lane.
Almirola making a stop. Sandy Smith is in. Brandon Jones coming down. There you see Creed pulling out of the line. Bonsignor, Eckes. Allgaier leading those involved in the championship. Let's cover those stops now, Dylan. And Justin Allgaier and Jim Coleman expected to be freer on this run based on the changes they made last stop. And they were. Justin said they were almost a little bit too free. So made some changes there. Jesse Love said he was too tight on that run. Stockman is really tight. He said if he's going too free, just a small crack for adjustment.
Love's away. Jesse Love! Huge pit stop! Love to the lead, then Zilich. Allgaier loses 3. Wow! That's huge! The best friends are going to be on the front row fighting for a championship. Love, Zilich, then Almirola. Allgaier back to 4th. The number 2 pit crew is on fire in the clutch. What happened to Justin Allgaier here? The right rear had a hard time getting off.
It's only about a second that they lost there, but it's enough to lose 3 positions.
A little slow on the left rear as well.
The front was done compared to the rear. The rear really should be ahead of the front in some respects. So that gives you the idea of how close it was and how much time they lost. You look at Jim Coleman watching it, trying to understand exactly what happened. Well, and probably wanted to make sure that they didn't drop the jack too soon. As you get behind on that right rear, make sure all the lug nuts are tight. Outstanding execution on the pit lane. And despite the fact they had the hiccup, then you want to be in control. Restarting in row 2, not bad for a guy that's as good. It's not as Allgaier and has the history he has here. It's still so much time. Going to be right around 40 laps to go when we return to the green flag. And the one thing that we have seen tonight is that there's not like a guaranteed better lane. We've seen the drivers walk the outside. The inside has been who's been on the inside of the front row has won a few of these. And I say that just because Justin's going to either be on the second row and either be on the inside or the outside. But I don't know that there's one that you have to be in. We've seen both of those lanes be pretty similar. CW Sports coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by the Progressive Keys to Progress program, gifting cars to veterans in need. And by Toyota. Let's go places. Aerial coverage tonight provided by the Lucas Oil helicopter. Going to be right around 40 laps to go when we return to the green flag. All these championship guys still in it. Carson Quapple, some work to do back in 13th. But Love and Zilich, best buddies. And they're going to restart on the front row here. And they talked to us this week about how interesting their relationship is on a week like this. They said the communication doesn't stop, but they're certainly aware of what each of them is up against. And both have had outstanding seasons. And last year it was Jesse Love who wins Rookie of the Year. And this year, it's Connor Zilich who's in position to go after that crown with the 10 wins and chasing a title here tonight. But it will be fun to watch them battle down the stretch. Allgaier, the veteran of the bunch, restarting 4th or at least 4th prior to the choose. Here's their radio.
All right, Cam. Nice deep breath. Tires look good. You're going to be in good shape. It's the best restart in the series here, so I'm going to rely on you to go make it happen tonight. I know you got it.
That's what you want. Good cheer. Yeah, absolutely. heard him say it before. Justin showed how good he can be on restarts. He's got 40. They have over 40 laps to go when this starts.
Choose time.
The stage leads we had earlier in the race. See, he shows the bottom.
Love takes the outside. Zilic will be on the inside. Almirola and Justin right there, row 2. Justin's on the bottom. Sammy and Brandon Jones. Eckes, Corey Day. Sheldon, and there is a Sieg in the top 10. It is the 39 car, Ryan's normal car. But his brother Kyle runs in the top 10, driving older brother's 39. And boy, has he really impressed tonight.
Connor, we talked about this moment today. That's right.
Well, Junior, I hear some emotion there. Yep, absolutely. We haven't seen the speed out of the 88 tonight that we think he needs to outrun the 2.
Here we go. It's restart time.
We know that track position can be everything. He's going to have a great launch right here. Jim Pullman said about Justin being the best.
42 laps to go. Love leads the way. Connor on his inside. The best buddies fighting for the championship. We're in the restart zone. We're back underway at Phoenix. They cut down the dog leg. Love, Zilic dead even. Where does the 7 go? Zilic sends it in. He's got the lead. He covers Jesse Love off. 3 wide for second. Love underneath. They're going to squeeze. Contact for second. 3 wide behind the 88. Zilic to the lead. Almirola squeezing his way up into second. Eric Almirola hits Jesse Love at the track. Allgaier dead even with Love. Allgaier's past Love. Here's Sammy as well. They're side by side behind the 88. Love fights back on the outside of Allgaier. Allgaier clear of Love. Big slide. Nearly in the wall off of turn 2. 3 wide behind them. Sieg, Eckes, and Sheldon. Love to the outside. Almirola to the back bumper of the counter. Justin covers off Love. 40 laps to go. Love just cannot find a way around Allgaier right now. As Allgaier tries to get underneath Almirola. Love goes high as we're on board with the well in number 2. Love to the outside. He's rolling the top. Jesse Love takes 3rd spot. Now he works to the outside of Eric Almirola. This is exactly what Connor Zilic needs. Allgaier back to the inside of Love. They're side by side for 3rd again. But Connor's not getting away as much as he needs to. Love outside, Justin inside. Through 1 and 2. Love wrapping the outside line. He'll clear Allgaier off of 2. Eric Almirola in between Zilic and Love is really great for the WeatherTech number 88. The 7 right on the back bumper of the 2 again. And they almost wrecked off of 2. Allgaier and Almirola with a little hit on the first lap of the restart. Love to the outside of Almirola. Live. Almirola clears. Love right there. What does he do? He goes into 3. He's going in deep. He can't quite get to Almirola. Meanwhile, battle for 11th, Harrison and Eckes, as well as Carson Quabble, the 4th championship driver. He's on board. We're on board with him. He just can't find a way to get up to the front. As here's Jesse Love on the outside of Almirola for 2nd. Down the backstretch. Love into 3. Almost clear. Can he clear off of 4? He can't. They're side by side for 2nd. Almirola side drafting Love. Meanwhile, Quabble in a 3 wide battle with Eckes and Hill. Into turn 1. Love on the outside. Clears Eric Almirola. And now Justin will try and do the same. He's on the outside of Almirola. Almirola slides up. The 7 runs higher than the 19. Jesse Love now is going to try and run down his best buddy, Connor Zilic, who's been the best driver all season long. Back in front. Justin up high. Almirola on the inside. Jesse Love can't quite get away from the 19 and can't quite get to the 88. as we ride on board with Allgaier.
Only about 4/10 of a second ahead as they cross the line right here.
The top four within a second of each other. 34 laps to go.
Just a little bit quicker right there, but Allgaier
Allgaier closing in on Almirola. What does he do into turn one? He'll go to the high side of the 19.
see if he can get to the outside of the 19.
Allgaier can't quite get to the outside of Almirola. Justin slides back.
I know about this run we have right now. Basically the same distance as stage one. And
They
stage
all
two.
run the bottom.
So from a thought process on a
33 laps to go. Justin Bonsignor on the outside of Carson Quapple. This is the battle for 14th. Quapple right up against Bonsignor.
laps like that, he's going to be hard to catch, a little quicker than Jesse Loves. Allgaier had a
Quapple
bad
can't
run.
quite clear Bonsignor. Bonsignor will roll the outside,
Trying to manage.
and he clears Carson Quapple off of turn two. Now the battle back to the leaders. Connor in the lead of Love. Love a little slide off of turn four. 31 laps to go. And the 7 starts to fall behind. It's going to be the buddies, it looks like. Connor's starting to get away.
Just so interesting to watch how these guys have managed the race on the 2-car. Danny Stockman all weekend has said to me, he's telling Jesse it's up to him to get the car where he wants it, both from a balance standpoint and a position on the racetrack for the final run of the race. Now, I don't know for sure this will be the final run or not, but ultimately it's crunch time. Jesse's worked on the car all day. They've worked with him on exactly where he needs to be on the racetrack, and they're within striking distance right now. This is kind of how they drew it up, and it's hard to imagine that it goes exactly how you planned it on a day like this, but it kind of has so far for these guys. Now they just got to finish it off.
But a couple things I see with the two.
30 laps to go. Connor cuts the dog leg. Love right behind him.
On Justin Allgaier, and as I watch it, I don't see that, and it looks to me like the front brakes are a lot longer than they were the last year. It either says he's having to overslow the car because it's not
Down the back stretch. Jesse Love, 4/10 back. He's a little bit closer to Connor right now. But it is really tough to pass at the moment. Almirola and Allgaier starting to fall way behind as they catch up to lap traffic. It looks like it's going to be Connor versus Jesse Love. Dead even that lap between the 88 and the 2 as we ride on board with Jesse Love. Dawson Cram gets out of the way. He moves high. Jesse Love in the trail tracks of his best friend, Connor Zilich. Glenn Reen up ahead of the 88 and the 2. Reen up high. Where does Zilich go? Reen points him to the bottom. Zilich cuts the dog leg. Big cut. He's a by the 5. Jesse Love dives to the inside of Reen into turn 1. And he's past him.
About 3,000ths of a second off here in the last with that lap traffic. His timing of the last car he had to pass was not very good.
Jesse Love closing in. Gaps down to 3/10. He sends it into turn 3. Very deep. Jesse Love is getting there. He is driving the race of his life to try and get this championship. 26 to go. Zilich. Love closing in. It looks like Jesse Love is a little stronger right now as he gets closer down the backstretch into turn 3. Love to the high side of Connor. Jesse Love is there, but he can't quite get alongside. 25 laps to go. Connor to the inside. Love goes up high. Through 1 and 2. Big fire out of the tailpipes for the 88. Love crosses over. Jesse Love to the inside of Zilich. They almost touch. Into 3. Side by side for the lead in the championship. Love runs Zilich high. Jesse Love to the lead. there it is. There's the pass. Jesse Love is ahead. He runs high. Connor down to the inside. Love driving. Getting a run off of 2. Getting away from the 88. Love driving really hard. On board with Connor. The 2 starting to get away. Gap nearly up to half a second already. Connor's going to go high. Jesse Love wraps the yellow line. Whoa! Big slide for Jesse Love off 2. On board with Connor. The Red Bull on board. Getting close to Jesse Love. He's getting back to him. 22 laps left. Zilich goes way high. Jesse Love wrapping the yellow line. Zilich trying to dime in the corner. Didn't really gain as they go down the backstretch heading into 3. Zilich goes to the bottom just like Jesse Love does. He follows his friend and competitor. 21 laps to go. Jesse Love to the middle. Connor Zilich up high. It looks like they're just about even. Maybe Jesse Love's a little better. Gap up to half a second. Now Zilich goes high in 3 and 4. 20 laps to go here at Phoenix. Jesse Love wrapping the yellow line. Connor running high. Got a little close to the wall right there, Zilich did. Still half a second. Jesse Love set him up good and made a great pass. 19 laps to go. Eric Almirola is starting to close in as well. There's Jesse Love's dad. He can't even watch right now.
So visibly nervous about this weekend. You think about what the nerves are driving.
18 laps to go. Jesse Love leading by half a second. The gap is growing. The 2 cars risen to the occasion tonight. But Zilich had a really good turns 1 and 2 right there. Chunks of rubber flying out of the back of the 2. 17 to go. The gap still half a second. Love, Zilich, they run right by the yellow line again.
Series championship and Xfinity Series championship together, and that dynamic was showing itself again this weekend and earlier today. Danny was on Jesse pretty hard about some things he was doing, and he got him back to the front. Their relationship and the strength of it is shining through in this moment. And Connor Zilich trying to track down one of his best friends, and I asked Connor this morning, what will be the key to having a successful race? He said, to do myself. He also said he needs to make sure to dot all his I's, cross all his T's, because if they do lose this championship, he doesn't want it to be on him because of a mistake.
Oh! He's in the wall! Zilich overdrives and hits the wall off a 2. Eric Almirola is starting to catch him. Jeremy and Josh get lapped. Patrick Everling got lapped earlier. 12 laps to go. Did they lose contact with the broadcast booth? I guess they did. Wow, that's the first time that's happened. Love leading by 1.2 seconds. He's getting away. Almirola closing in on Zilich. I believe this is for the Owners' Championship. Zilich on the bottom. Almirola following him. Trying to cross underneath. Jesse Love gets by Josh Williams. And he's in heavy traffic. 10 laps to go in the season. On board with Eric Almirola, right on the back bumper of Connor Zilich. The 4 of Parker. He's the next car that Love has to get by. And Love is past him. Next up is Blaine in the 31. Nine laps to go. Jesse Love's family can't even watch. They're so nervous. And Eric Almirola is to the inside of Connor Zilich. Into turn 1, they nearly touch. Almirola looking for the Owners' Championship. Right underneath Zilich. They're side by side down the backstretch. Eric Almirola is Jesse Love's best friend, and Almirola's by Connor. Connor's down to 3rd. Brandon Jones has also gotten by the 7 of Justin. Jesse Love is running away as Connor gets to the inside of Almirola, but can't quite stay alongside. Almirola run a little high. Connor just has nothing for him. Almirola really gains off of 4. 7 laps to go. 2 lap cars in front of Love. Leland Honeyman's the last car in the lead lap. He's up high and gets out of the way of Jesse Love, and he's in the fence. Honeyman hits the wall, but he keeps it going. It was only a little bit of a graze. Almirola and Connor get by. Love now passing the 53. And he gets him in the turn 1. 6 laps remaining. Joey Gase goes another lap down. Jesse Love, the only non-junior motorsports car in the Championship 4. He's had a really great season, but nothing like Connor Zilich and Justin Allgaier. He's been the 3rd best driver all season, but tonight he's been the best, and he's 5 laps away from winning a championship. And you gotta be wondering what's going through the mind of Richard Childress right now, wherever he is. On board with Jesse Love. There's a few lap cars up ahead, but Jesse Love doesn't need to catch them. He can just ride right now. He's 1.6 seconds ahead of Connor Zilich for the championship. 4 laps to go.
They started this race, thought they had the best car based on practice, faded at the beginning. They looked like the worst car.
Jesse Love running on the inside. Big slide for the car just in front of the 2. There's a big fight right now in between 10th and 13th. Between Harrison Bonsignor, Kyle Sieg, and Corey Day. The 35, that is Stefan, just in front of Jesse Love. There's 3 laps to go here at Phoenix. And there's Richard Childress on top of the pit box of Austin Dillon, on top of the hauler. Just watching as his driver is 2 laps away from winning the championship. Jesse Love just needs this to be a clean and green lap, and he can be smooth sailing once he gets the white flag. Jesse Love through turn 1. He's just fine for now. There is one lap car in front of him. That is Anthony Alfredo, the last car on the lead lap. Jesse Love in the turn 3. He's been the best car in stage 3. And now he has the white flag. One more lap to go in 2025. Jesse Love has been the strongest car all night, or at the night portion of this race. He couldn't get around Allgaier. Got the caution he needed. The pit crew rose to the occasion. He set up Connor Zilic, got around him, and drove away. And Jesse Love rounds turn 4 and wins his first Xfinity Series championship. Unbelievable. Jesse Love.
Look at his emotion inside that car.
And he cannot believe his eyes. What a season he put together. And what a final run of the year for Jesse Love. And there's his buddy. Or that's not Zilic, that's Almirola giving him a little love tap. There's the flag. There's the pit crew. For the first time since Tyler Reddick, Richard Childress Racing wins the Xfinity Series championship. The same car number, the number 2, is the team that gets it done. It's Jesse Love in 2025. Here he goes. He's going to burn it down. But first, he's going to stop by his crew and get the flag. And here comes the smoke show.
And here's Jesse Love with a burnout, or as our friends at Pit Boss like to call it, the smoke out.
He puts his front bumper to the wall and he's letting it rip.
Six drivers, the sixth championship, I should say, at the Xfinity level for Richard Childress Racing. 5 different drivers, 2 for Kevin Harvick, 1 for Clint Boyer. Austin Dillon delivered for his grandpa, and most recently Tyler Reddick in 2019. And Danny Stockman, a part of a pair of those. Got the crowd with Dillon.
He's still burning it down. He almost took out some of his crew members on that burnout. An ARCA champion 2 years ago, Jesse Love jumped up to Xfinity last year, was really strong, and now is at the top of the Xfinity world.
And then you get the checker flag in the finale and claim your first title.
This crew chief, his dad's gonna leave those glasses on one day. I'm sure there's plenty of tears.
Here comes Jesse Love climbing out as a champion.
Earlier this season in Martinsville, but nothing trumps this. Celebrating a championship.
the right side of your screen, devastation for the man who had been the best all year, Connor Zilic. Just didn't quite have enough. Jesse Love embraces his dad, Duke. Duke gives him a kiss on the cheek, a big hug, and here we go. His girlfriend giving him a kiss.
Jesse Love, first-time champion. Congratulations. You are the NASCAR Xfinity Series champion for 2025. Jesse, this has been the dream. What does this mean for you? What is the emotion right now? I feel so clean, relieved. It's been a tough year for me, and man, I've just put so much work into it, and people like my dad and Scott Speed and my whole team have worked just as hard for my dream as I have for my own. So, man, thank you, Wheeling. For one last time, this car was fast as Xfinity Mobile, and it really hasn't set in yet. I tried to just tune out all the emotion. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real at all. Let's talk about that pass over Connor Zilic. We've documented the friendship between you two. You had to pass him, though, in order to win this championship. Walk me through that. Yeah, he's my best friend in the whole world, but not when we're racing each other. And we race each other hard but fair. And yeah, I knew I had to take it there. I knew he was going to put on my door. I knew I had to throttle up and just try to get my nose ahead. So yeah, here it is. I mean, he was running a really good race. My car was just better tonight, and it allowed me to roll the center, get off the motor motor. I knew he was tongue out and wanted this, and hats off to the 88 team and Connor for all they've done this year. But tonight's about my guys. I can't even believe it. It wasn't necessarily an easy race. It was a little bit of a roller coaster. We didn't see you out front till the end there. How did you keep your head in the game? We were so bad to start. I couldn't believe how bad we were. I mean, we were awful. And Danny put one of his magic wrenches in there, and we came to life. So, man, I'm just so grateful for everybody at ECR, everybody back in Welcome, North Carolina, Marty Houston, all the boys, Chevrolet. I'm forgetting a laundry list of people, but this means the world to me, and everybody that's been on this journey with me over the last few years, and especially the last probably 8 months or so. I've really tried to just rebuild myself and come back better. So. I feel so just clean and relieved. Congratulations, you've etched your name in the history books in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Thank you. Woo!
They had the swagger, they backed it up, and Jesse Love is a champion.
Two crew gets it done. Jesse Love outmuscles Connor Zilic and wins his first Xfinity Series championship. And he'll get to do it again. Dale Jr.'s came out and embraced Connor Zilic, Justin Allgaier.
I love the emotion. That's what makes NASCAR so awesome. Is the work these guys.
Connor Zilic is visibly emotional.
See the emotion from him and his dad, and basically looking at Connor Zilic right here, emotional as well. Now to Dylan.
And it's a third place finish in the race today, second in the championship for Connor Zilic. The emotions were obviously high. How do you evaluate tonight and ultimately just this season, despite coming up short of the ultimate goal?
Yeah, I mean, I came into the weekend and I told my entire team we got to give it our 100% this week, and as long as we walk out of this place knowing we did that, I'll be proud of us. So we did that today, and we fought all day long and threw everything we had at it, but unfortunately our WeatherTech Chevrolet, we just didn't quite have what we needed, but it doesn't take away from anything we've done this year. Our car's been as fast as Xfinity Mobile all year long, and I'm so proud of these guys, but I don't know, I guess the lights were too bright.
Experiencing the highs and lows of this moment, there were a lot of both. How much did all of that play into the emotion that you felt at the end of the day today?
Yeah, man, it's just you work all year long and you bust your ass for 33 weeks, and I feel like we've done the best job we could all year long, and yeah, we just didn't have it today. So I'm so proud of this team. We have nothing to hang our heads about, but this one's gonna sting.
But you can see how much it means. Ultimately, Connor Zilic still puts together an incredible season, but one spot.
Connor Zilic, the incredible rookie,
I'm sure no consolation
just
prize to him.
didn't have enough tonight.
2025 Rookie of the Year.
Well, win Rookie of the Year. So there's that. But he won the championship. But unfortunately for him, it goes to Jesse Love and Richard Childress Racing, defying the odds. One RCR car versus 3 JRM cars, and the RCR Chevy beats the Junior Motorsports Trio and win their first championship of the decade in Jesse Love's first championship. And he burns it down as a champion with the flag, and he'll get to celebrate long into the night. See y'all later. RBL. Peace.